So again, video on how we prep our pre-Rapala wiggle warts for a custom paint job. As you can see, we've got 4 different pre-wrap warts here, and 2 of them have been, looks like maybe fingernail polish or just got a little glitter polish on it, and that's a suspending one, got a suspended dot on there. But anyway, we got to get all that off. Okay, we want these lures to be back to their original form. As you can see with this one, you can just barely read the wiggle wart on there. But what we're going to do, or what I do, is I just take blue painter's tape and just cut a little thin strip. And we place that over our wording. Making sure I cover it all. We just make sure that's on there good and firm. I've already done this one. And those 2 are ready to be sandblasted, which is going to be the next stage in this process. Now, these could be really difficult depending on what type of paint and or fingernail polish we've got on here, but we'll get them down. So let's move over to the sandblaster and we'll look at the next. These things, these 2 here are in great shape, and these 2 have been, looks like fingernail polish. Don't know what all they got on those, but we got to go sandblast them now, so come along for the ride. This is going to be a little bit loud when I turn that on, so I'll probably cut the sound and just do a time lapse for you guys to see the process. All right, I'm going to have the GoPro on the head too, so come check it out. All right, we'll get some spectacles on here. We'll start with one of the easy ones, and this stuff here will come off pretty quickly. Not sure how well this, we're not sure how well this is gonna video from the GoPro, but basically in my screen it's been so well used, and this stuff is extremely dusty. Basically I'm just gonna grab that right there, and we're gonna start off and we're gonna try to strip the top off. We'll see if the GoPro picks it up. And basically I've got just a small little window right here, as you can see, to see the bait. Let's give it a shot. dusty job for sure. Alright, we got a little bit around the bottom and the edges, mainly on the bottom, a little bit on the top. We should be able to knock that out right now. Get this edge. Okay, looks good. You can tell I got a little bit there, but I'm going to finish this off and smooth everything out with sandpaper, an automotive grade sandpaper. So we couldn't keep the writing on this one because it was fingernail polished over. There's just no way to get to it and protect that bottom layer. But you can see a lot of work goes into this, even though I've got a sandblaster that definitely speeds the process up. But compared to one that's been fingernail polished and one that hasn't, much quicker, right? So we'll cut back. I got 2 more to do. I won't bore you with that entire process. We'll show you the final results in the next step, which is wet sanding these baits. All right, for the next step, what we got here is some 600 grit automotive wet sandpaper, and we've got our baits sandblasted really good. We ended up having one that was a clear bait and one of those that was fingernail polished up. Let me get a little light. And so all we're going to do is run a little bit of warm water, and what didn't come off will get off right here, and will get us a good, nice, smooth finish. And you really want to try to get all the paint off. If there's just a real light, just a real light spot, and you're planning on base coating that lure, then you know that's going to be okay. But like this bait's a clear bait, if you're going to do some kind of phantom pattern on that, it would definitely have to be completely removed, because anything you leave on it is going to show. And if you leave a chunk, it's going to show that. So that one, you just want to make sure you can tell when you're sanding them if you've got that sandblast media will kind of leave just a little bit of a rough texture, but I try to smooth that out. So see, I had to take some with me. It's okay. You don't have to keep going on this stage as long as you don't rub it up, and we'll paint it. We'll blend that into this chrome bait. We'll blend that back into whatever the color we'll put on the lure is going to be. So. Now I just take some Dawn dish soap, because I don't want any of that dirt, dust. Soap them up, plus removes all the oils from your skin. And there you have it. We have got baits down to the original plastic. Got a little bitty piece of where that fingernail polish was. Now there. And we just got the chrome that was left on the bait, so that'll be easily removed. It's a lot of work that goes into this. That's why I say I should charge more. Should charge more for all this process that we do, or I do, in order to get to an original bait. So next step up, had we on these two that we've got that in the base coating process, we'll retape that so we don't spray over the wording. And basically that's the prep for how I do these pre-Rapala wiggle warts. I think it's important that we keep the weight like it was in the originality of the lure, and we obviously, due to the value of these things now, try to keep the wording on the bill if possible. Don't finger paint, or don't put fingernail polish over the top of your lures. So all right, I hope you guys like this video. Next up, we're going to be putting 4 different color patterns on this. Some I may have already shown and there won't be a video. Others there will be. So thank you guys for stopping in and checking out Green Country Custom Baits. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and by all means comment, ask questions, and I'll do my best to give you detailed explanations of how I prep my pre-Rapala wiggle warts. Till next week, Green Country Baits signing out.